Stadler, where are you? Get back to your cubicle. I'm not paying you to uncubicle yourself.
Well, what have I been up to? I haven't checked in or done much of a video blog in the last little while. So, I'm just going to try and update you as much as I can since Bakersfield. So I left Bakersfield, drove a bit, camped in Barstow overnight in a parking lot, and then from there came down to here, which is a free spot. It's by the south entrance to the Joshua Tree National Park. It's Bureau of Land Management, i.e. BLM land, and you can park here up to 14 days. Free. Of course, it's in the middle of the desert. There's no toilets, there's no showers, there's nothing going on. Just out here. But you know what? It's quiet, and it's warm, and there's a breeze. I have water, I have power. It's all good. So I've been out here 3 or 4 days now, going on I think my 5th night tonight. One day I went out and explored some of the Salton Sea. I've been there before, and it's kind of neat to see it again. Some areas are actually growing, and some are deteriorating even more. Probably going to head to the east side of the sea sometime this week. What else? Trailer door seems to be fixed temporarily, but I got some weird stuff going on with the front. Somehow I have a issue with my desk. It's kind of separating from where I built it. I'm not sure. Maybe the wood I use is too heavy. Seems to be a weight issue, but to be honest, I didn't add that much weight other than that desktop. So we'll see. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's not do or die yet. Trailer is not falling completely apart, but we'll see. Yeah, I went into Joshua Tree National Park last night for a bit. Did some sunset stuff and some time-lapse stuff and a little bit of night stuff. From here, I'm not sure where I'm going. Not sure when. I'm just kind of chilling and enjoying this quiet time. So yeah. Well, it's November 8th. I left Bakersfield this morning, and I have a new issue with the trailer. Basically, my door is fucked. This is what I'm looking at. So if I didn't have this lock, it would be swinging wide open because it no longer latches. And the bottom is coming apart. The whole piece has dropped. This wall is bowed on the inside. So yeah, fun times in the Home Depot parking lot. This is what I'm looking at so far. So as I showed you before, this was all messed up. Well, I've used one of my leveling jacks to push this wall up. Why it's falling down, I still don't know. It's helping a little bit with the gap in here. But now I gotta figure out the best way to re-fasten this door bracket in. With that pushed up, things are back to normal with the door, but I still have this weird bit of a bulge in the wall. I'm not sure why. So anyway, there's an update of my fun afternoon at Home Depot here in Barstow, California, because with vintage trailers comes vintage trailer happiness. I'm going inside to get some screws. All right, bye. So after a few, I don't know, a couple hours and a little help from the pro shop guy, Richie, was gracious enough to stay actually longer than his shift and help me out. Gave me a little bit of a second opinion on this. We're all back to normal. Glowing green under the Home Depot lights, a nice closed door. This wall here is still a little buckled on the inside. I'm not sure what's going on there. I think I have something I'm going to try, but I'm not 100% sure. But that will be another day. I have a door that now closes and locks. So there's a little conclusion to the episode of Vintage Trailer Happiness that I wasn't expecting on doing today. So fun times. I'll talk to you all later. Bye. So I left my campground and I decided to take Box Canyon Road, which leads to Mecca, which is down closer to the Salton Sea. And it's kind of cool down here. Also, when I was looking into free campsites, down in this area, you're also allowed to park and camp for, I think, up to 14 days as well, just like the BLM land where I'm at. So if you like canyons better than desert, you might want to check this out. One of the reasons I didn't come down here with the trailer is because with the short days now, I need as much solar as possible. And if I'm in a canyon, then when the sun's coming up and going down, the angle cuts off and I don't get the sun as much. So I opted to be a little more out in the open. But I really do like it down here. So that is the North Shore Yacht Club on the Salton Sea. And when I was last here, which is a few years back now, that building was completely derelict. It had pigeons and rats, and it was abandoned. It was also used in a movie called The Beach with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson. It was a biker bar called Aces and Spades, so check that out if you're looking. And this here was a derelict pool when I was here. It's all been redone and cleaned up. It's really quite nice. So you can see by what's around here, some of the trees haven't been looked after. And there's the Salton Sea. And sometimes it smells really bad around here, but today, not at all. It's quite nice. So yeah, I'll dig up some old pictures of this place. I'm trying to remember when I was here last, 2008? Might even been before that. This building was designed by an architect named Albert Frey. It was built in 1958 when the boom around here was happening, because they figured this was going to be Palm Springs but better because they had the lake, i.e. the Salton Sea. But then things went slightly sideways with a few different things, and nothing ever happened. So yeah, this is the North Shore Beach and Yacht Club. Totally redone, restored, which is nice to see actually. So what used to be on this concrete slab is a motel. When I found it, it was abandoned. It was empty. It was still here and kind of cool to look at. I actually got photos that were licensed for 2 album covers of this motel, but they tore it down, probably for safety reasons, a few years back. There used to be a pool back here too, but I don't know where. They must have filled it in. Tennis courts. Ah, the wonderful Salton Sea. So, quick big stuff stop here on the side of Highway 111 south is a muffler man. And he's got a cowboy hat on. I'm not sure what this business is or was, but it's not really operational anymore. But this guy is in pretty good shape.
It's like working with a monkey.